people of America, or whatever country you're from. I'm from America, so I'm just gonna assume everywhere is America because America. Anyways, I was talking with one guy who's kind of wondering how I use my gear, and I was talking to him about how he uses his stuff, and so I just said, gonna do a rig rundown, my current situation type rig rundown. Of course, we'll start with the guitar. This is my famous vintage modified Squier Strat. It's not really that famous, but it's mine, and it's kind of my current main guitar. I'm just looking at it's just typical Strat. Just looks like one. I currently have it strung with D'Addario 11s, but that's just what they have. I usually use Power Slinkies on it. I like heavier stuff. Anyways, so here's the rest of my things. There's my little keyboard. It's a Casio CT310. It's very cheesy in the 80s, and I love it. I won't be using it today for the demo, but just picture a cheesy 80s synthesizer. Here's my Giannini acoustic. This one gets a lot of use as well. I don't have it. I just basically run it into my regular electric setup. Just can, and I do. And it probably sounds terrible to most people, but I don't care. I'm different. I'm not a purist. And this over here is my Peavey Raptor. I don't use it as much as I do, because for one thing, it's not really my main guitar. Another thing, I just use it mostly for alternate tunings. Back there is a dulcimer. I don't use that as often. Like occasionally, I'll just pull it out and just play slide on it. The infamous Cars ukulele. This doesn't get used often. It's more just a decorative piece at this point. Sometimes I'll just bring it out just to screw around. Over there in that box, I have my Suzuki Q-Chord, which is a weird 80s style synthy thing. Pretty cool. Back there's an amp I rarely ever use because sometimes it works properly, other times it puts off a weird staticky sound, so I don't use it often. It's my first amp. Now, let's look at the pedals. I'm just going to basically talk you through them. The Signal Glows, Compressor, Wah, Small Stone, DS1, BD2, Mojo Mojo, Modified Flanger, and into the G3, which I have 2 patches on. 2 patches, let's see. So right now this is my main patch. It goes Big Muff, 8-stage phaser, Tape Echo, the Spring Reverb on here. There's the Fender Deluxe Simulator, and I have an EQ, which I don't even use anymore. Then on my other patch, which is my ambient patch, ignore the labeling. But yeah, so where I have a Vox Simulator, an EQ, and then I have 2 tape echoes here, one on either side of the pitch shifter, which I have set to like a 5th up, I think, and I have a giant reverb. And then that goes into a chorus, which splits into the 2 amplifiers, which I have deemed together stacked. This might be upside down. I think this is definitely upside down. So if you're viewing this, this probably looks really, really weird. So in that case, yeah, I hope it does.